A lot of people don't really understand insulin resistance and diabetes and all those things. I mean, we hear the terms, but let's talk a minute about what insulin resistance actually is. So think of every cell in your body as a tiny little house that needs fuel. In this case, it's glucose to function. To get inside the house, the glucose has to get in the door. The body produces a hormone called insulin, which knocks on the door so glucose can be let in. It walks up and knocks on the door. I don't think it actually walks, but I digress. When you're stressed, the body dumps a lot of glucose and insulin. So the blood sugar's flowing and the pancreas is secreting insulin and saying, hey, let's get this sugar through the door. Let's give this body plenty of energy to fight or flee. Occasionally, it's not bad. It's kind of like, I don't know how many of you have Subscribe and Save, but on the day that my Subscribe and Save orders are supposed to be here, they never arrive all in one truck. So it's just constant knocking at the door, dogs going nuts, etc. But once a month, it's not the worst thing. But if it happens every day, eventually I'd just stop listening. I'd stop paying attention. If the door is knocked on too often, the cells are bombarded too often by insulin. If the door is knocked on too often, the people inside the house ignore the knock and the door's not opened. So the glucose just sits outside going, well, I'd like to help you, like to fuel the process, but I can't get in. To compensate, the body sends more insulin to knock louder. So now you've got insulin knocking on the door, knocking on the windows, trying to get the glucose in. Finally, glucose gets in, but the people in the house are getting tired of opening the door. So this is where we see insulin resistance starting to develop. The level at which the body quits listening. It just says, nope, we're not going to respond to insulin anymore today. Eventually, insulin can't knock loud enough and the glucose is left sitting in the bloodstream instead of getting inside to provide energy. So you see a lot of people with insulin resistance have really high blood sugar levels because that sugar can't get into the cells.